Hello. Today, I would like to give brief introduction on Buddhism and what Buddhism represents, mainly for beginners and for non-Buddhists. Buddhism represents. Um, Buddhism means compassion. Buddhism is about engagement, caring, and most importantly, Buddhism is about um, to share compassion for all. Buddhism is also a part to bring back to our intrinsic nature, which is Buddha, full of knowledge, wisdom, and love and kindness. What Buddhist literally means? Buddhist means inner looker. What Buddhism teaches us is to not to explore externally, but to explore internally the inner space. This is where we will find most of the answers. When you start to look happiness or Buddha somewhere else, we will never find true happiness or Buddha. And this is the reason why many Buddhists, they spend years and years in forests, mountains, Himalayan mountains, to find self and to find Buddha nature within. Buddhism is very unique for few reasons. Buddha said that freedom, which we are all looking for today, freedom is the buzzword. Everybody wants to be free and live in a free society. But what Buddha said is we need to find freedom within. And Buddha said it is in our own hand. How far, how soon we can find this permanent freedom. Because if freedom depends on externally, then our freedom is a lot of uncertainties. Today we may have freedom and tomorrow we may lose the freedom. So when you find freedom within, and this will be with us forever. We have to be free from all these negative emotions such as anger, jealousy, attachment, and so forth. Because you may see so many people living in the free society, yet many of them are very unhappy, dissatisfied, discontented with so many things in their life. But there are many great practitioners. When they find freedom within, even though they may live in not so free society, yet they are so happy. I'll give you an example. There used to be a lama called Lama Namcho, a great yogi from Sumang. When he first arrived in India, Kalimpong, he was arrested because he was not carrying any documents. And then he was taken to a police station, and he was asked to sit in front of the police officer, and then he was like, actually he was asked, how come you're illegal to enter India without any documents? But he couldn't understand anything because he doesn't speak other than Tibetan. So he was in prison for 3 months. After 3 months, he was released, and then he said he has a small request to make. Then they managed to get one translator, and then what he said was, "Can I stay another few months?" And everybody was so shocked because they thought that he was a bit crazy. People want to run away from prison, but that this monk wants to go back to prison. And he said that it is simple. He find prison is the best place to practice because you don't have to worry about food, shelter. So he find prison is the best for him. And this shows that a person who is free from within, no matter where he or she lives, will be always happy and joyful. The reason why we are so unhappy is because we are not free within, but we may live in the free society. So this is not going to help us in the long run. So basically what Buddhism teaches us is to be free from within. Another uniqueness about Buddhism is about the approach. Buddha said, you don't have to follow me. You don't have to listen to what I said. You have to make sure that first you should listen. Second, you contemplate. And finally, if you think that his advice is meaningful, wise, or logical, then you should apply it into your daily life. Or else, if you think it's not good, it's not up to your expectation, you can live as you like. So this actually shows that there is a lot of flexibility, and nobody is saying in Buddhism that you have to be Buddhist, you have to follow this, otherwise something will happen to you. This doesn't happen. Related to Buddhism. So Buddha has actually given us this freedom before 2,500 years ago. Today we are know more about freedom. We all want freedom, but even we don't know about freedom 2,500 years ago. But Buddha already given us this choice. So now it is up to us how we're going to be free and how long it takes. It is up to us how we embrace the practice of Buddhism. And as I mentioned earlier, the principle of Buddhism is about caring, loving, and respecting each other. Okay, it's not imposing someone that what I think. We live in a multicultural society, and every person has their own belief. My value is not your value. Your value may not be my value. So it doesn't mean that this system is good, others are bad. It's none of the system are perfect. Like for instance, in Asian society, when you eat noodle, we make a lot of noises, especially in Tibet. When we drink noodle, that shows the sign of you're enjoying the noodle. But if you do it in the West, people may say you don't have a manner. So there's no universal value. Of course, you may say that love and compassion could be universal value. Other than what you value in the West or what you value in Asia is totally different. But what is important is to respect every value, every system. And this is, I think, the way approach. And in Buddhism, that's what we learn, to respect and live with the different culture, society. This is how we can build up a meaningful and beautiful environment for all of us. So once again, I'd like to remind briefly, Buddhism is about knowing yourself and coming back to our intrinsic nature, which is Buddha, full of knowledge, full of compassion, caring, loving. And this is what Buddhism means, and this is what Buddhism represents. And if you want to be a true Buddhist, it's not just you listen to teaching, you attend Buddhist seminars or read Dharma books. Most importantly, even if you just know one word, we have to put into practice, and this is where we can bring changes not only to ourselves, to our environment, and to bring joyful and meaningful life to all of us. Okay, thank you.